competition from day one. And grew up in a town outside of Madison, smaller town, Marshall. Had some good success in high school, played 3 sports, football, basketball, and ran track. Played a lot of AAU basketball through the summers, starting in 5th, 6th grade. We had some success in our sports in high school, and we made the state 3 times. We won a state title my junior year, a D3 state title. Started getting recruited by some colleges kind of my sophomore year. Was getting recruited pretty heavily by Milwaukee, fairly close to Marshall. And then my junior year kind of had an injury that I still played in the season, but kind of scared some of the colleges away. But Coach Bennett, and at the time was assistant Ken Cable, kind of just stuck with me and recruited me throughout my whole high school career. And so they kind of took a gamble on me a little bit. When I came in, we were a very veteran team, and they kind of took me under their wings, so to say, and taught me kind of the Pointer way. And to have that leadership and that guidance, for my first couple of years was tremendous for my next 2 years when I became the veteran of the team. I had a great cheering section every home game and most road games. I mean, I had aunts, uncles, grandparents, my parents, my brothers, sister. So I want to thank them for really supporting me and playing at this university and always being there for every game. Every game wasn't the best game or whatever, but through good weather, bad weather, they were always there, and I really appreciate it. My favorite memories, there's a ton of them, but probably on top is winning 2 national titles. Those memories, the ones that you build and on the floor and off the floor, it's, you just never forget them. A lot of the team keeps in touch. A bunch were at my wedding. I was in a bunch of their weddings. We're a good group of guys that we bonded together from those 4 or 5 years, knowing that this program already was at a high level in the state. It makes you proud to be able to set a level of expectation for a program and to see that future generations keep that bar up there and can have the same success that you've had. My advice to athletes today would be just to enjoy it. I've been out for quite a few years, but it goes so fast, and at this level, we're not the athletes getting money and scholarships and stuff like that. So our love of the game is really true. We're doing it for ourselves because it's fun, and when you enjoy it when you're doing it, you're going to enjoy it looking back on it in the years to come. Being inducted in the UWSP Pointer Hall of Fame is unbelievable. I'm really honored, and to play on a team sport, to be able to get inducted as an individual, it's a great honor. Coach Bennett always preached the whole is greater than the sum of its parts, and it's absolutely true. And all 15 guys believed in it. Nobody really cared about stats. It was one stat of winning and one goal of a national title. And I'm not here without playing with great teammates and great coaches, and it's an honor to be able to be part of this group. UWSP was my home.
It is my honor to introduce my best friend into the Hall of Fame today. Before we get there, I'm going to personalize this a little bit. The best recruiter we had on our basketball team was his now wife for coming to school here. Thank you, Beth. You were the clincher. Appreciate that. So, Jon's had an incredible career in basketball, state championship, second all-time leading scorer in Marshall, 15 top high school scorer of all time. 2 national championships. I think this goes up there for sure. Hall of Fame, Jon. Congratulations with the acceptance of this plaque. You are now inducted into the UWSP Hall of Fame.
First off, I want to start with congratulating other inductees on their induction in the Pointer Hall of Fame. Your individual and team success shows what Pointer Athletics is all about. Thank you to the Hall of Fame board and university for putting this great day together. I want to thank my family, my parents, brothers, sisters, grandparents, aunts, uncles. It was always great knowing that there was family always at the games, in the stands. You supported me through my entire basketball career. It was amazing. I just hope that you've enjoyed the ride as much as I have. To my beautiful wife, it started 16 years ago when I was a freshman in high school. I'm really glad you said yes to that dance to go with me. Our path of 9 years of marriage, 8 years of my basketball 4 in high school, 4 in college, and 2 great boys. I couldn't have done it. Couldn't have anyone better by my side going through it. You're just an amazing person, and I can't wait for what the next 16 years has for us. I want to thank all my friends and teammates, family. We had a little social at my house. We live in town here. It was amazing having all you there. It truly shows the support that you've given me and this program. It's amazing. I was fortunate to play with some great coaches through my high school and college career. My high school coach is here tonight, Jason Tredelar. In your second year of coaching, you took a chance on me as a freshman to start. A lot of coaches in your situation probably wouldn't have taken that chance. And your confidence in me really elevated my confidence in myself to it really opened my eyes to see what type of player I really could become. So I really thank you. I was lucky enough to have 2 coaches in college, 2 years with Jack, Coach Bennett, and 2 years with Coach Semling. Coach Bennett, like I stated in the video, you took a gamble on me. You saw something in me that you wanted me here at this university, and you gave me a chance to play here. Although it took a little time for you to see a little bit more where I could get in the lineup. 13 games left in my freshman year. Kind of an inside joke, sorry. But your ability to bring a team together and have them all believe in one goal is amazing, and I thank you. Coach Semling, my head coach my last 2 years, you pushed me like no coach I've ever had before, both with my game and with my mental toughness. You set up expectations that I didn't even know existed, and I know we fought a lot about those expectations, but you truly believed that I had no limits. And I know I would not be up here today without all 3 of your time and effort that you've put into me. I truly appreciate that. My teammates, there's a few here, Kyle, Nick, Bauer. You can't get any better teammates than you guys. The stories that we can tell, the stories that we can't. Maybe a few years, Coach, we'll tell you some. All those great memories and friendships in the end really confirmed my decision to come play here at UWSP was my best choice. I had the opportunity to play with some great players here, some that are in the Hall of Fame. Some of these guys probably could have went and played at different universities and played a lot more, but they chose to be a Pointer. and all buying into one system that just preached the whole is greater than the sum of its parts. With that being said, I would not be up here today receiving this individual award in a team sport without playing with you guys. So I'll never forget those memories, and thank you. I grew up in a sports family. As the video said, I can still remember my grandpa telling stories about how his high school team made it to state, and my dad's team in high school making it to state, and I just knew that this was the sport that I really wanted to play. Yeah, I liked playing a lot of sports growing up, played them all, but my passion and drive really always came back to playing basketball. And I was lucky enough to grow up having a twin. So having a twin, we're both competitive, so you can only imagine what the one-on-one games were. Yes, injuries, blood, ball thrown at someone, game never really finishes, and then you throw in a little brother that just wants to play with his older brother. I know without a doubt I would not be up here today if it wasn't for those 2-on-1 games, learning ways to score on both of you. I appreciate those times, and thank you for helping me become a better player. I just only wish you guys could have learned to play some defense. I played this game because I loved it. I enjoyed every minute that I had the chance to play. I can only wish that I could go back and start it all over again. I was able to play on 2 national titles, teams, with some of the greatest guys I know. I'm honored to have been chosen to be inducted into the Pointer Hall of Fame. I appreciate everything that the Pointer basketball program and the university has done for me. And like Coach Bennett said before every game, Jabalway, give it your best and live with it. I feel like I did that and had no regrets. Thank you.